I don't know who up, but I fell asleep earlier and I'm like literally up. This ain't gonna be long. I'm just gonna drop what I feel like dropping, and that's gonna be that. I'm sitting here on Red Squid's page. This Moor. When I say these Moors always want to be slick. This dude want to bring all this Hamitic, African, uh, more. I don't know what this Africa, all this African information to the panel, which is fine. I don't mind, people going with whatever they expand upon. That's fine. So he's reading something. I read to everyone about what is the particulars of Africa and the Afro blending in and taking us from us and our nature to who we are. Noble, you already seen what was going on, bro. I got this right here. I get tired of these people playing with me. I'm finna play this real quick. Dead ass. Hold on. I want y'all to see exactly what happened. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Please tell me if your girl wrong. Why do these people always try to demonize me because they evil as fuck? I get so tired of that. That's what Noble said. That's why I ain't going there. Why wait? Noble, you know what's bad? This is why I'm finna do this so y'all can see for yourself. So every time y'all see me on somebody's shit, y'all get on my ass. Cause check this out. When I say the whole past week, everybody been telling me, stay off them panels, sis. They just draw on your energy. They ain't number agents. They be getting mad because you be dropping the knowledge, and then when you bring the knowledge, they be trying to throw it off and this, and that. I've been hearing all this all week. But still, when I get up on panels and I be thinking, okay, I'm cool over here. Squid, I usually have a little respect at. When they start acting stupid, he usually have a little, something going on. But y'all got to see how this played out. And I'm gonna show y'all how they turned it around to I'm the evil one. All I was trying to do was get the dude to say, what were you read? I'm gonna actually put the definition that I read, how it all started. We all started with what am I doing? The only thing that I'm doing right now is reading what African is versus American, how they blended and co-blended Afro to African. Then they made it to we're African American. Took us from the heirs of the Afro with the Afro. It was a thing. They were talking about the sports with the Bulls, and I'm looking like, oh, that was a symbolism. Because when Michael Jordan went to the Wizards and he started wearing an afro as a wig, he could have wore any type of hair ornament. Why was he wearing an afro? That shit was all symbolism. It was crazy. So I'm gonna play this real quick. I just want y'all to see how this dude straight played me and then tried to make it like I was doing something bad. That shit was hilarious. Y'all just got to hear it, and I got to hear it again for myself. I just went to it, and I'm finna listen because I know I was just asking him, "What's the document you're reading?" Because I already know it's bogus. It's some bullshit. It's either some Hermetic shit, some more shit, some African shit. It's something that you're trying to make people think, "Oh yeah, that makes more sense than what she's saying." Nigga, don't try to play me. So when I ask you what the document is anybody else would say, "Oh, the document is from this book. It's from a PDF. It's something I wrote." I got it from my teacher in school. Shit, where the hell you get it from? My mama? I mean, it's a simple question. What are you reading and where is it from? And look how he tried to act like I wanted to start an argument by that and played it. So Squid gets off the panel. He gets scared. Oh, what's going on? I don't know. He backs off and leaves me up there with this freaking idiot. He jumps off. Then I'm sitting there like looking stupid and shit for what reason when I'm just trying to see what's going on because you're bringing up some fake ass African ass document. So let's hear it. So American, it says of or pertaining to the continent. He allowed me to read it. Often of or pertaining to the United States. Also noting or pertaining to the so-called never red say it, bro. Characterized by a reddish or brownish skin, dark eyes, black hair, and prominent cheekbones, and embracing the Aborigines of North and South America, sometimes excluding the Eskimos known as American Indians. American Eagle, the bald eagle. See example, American Legion. It goes into all that. American Plan, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to read all that. But it's telling you specifically, American is specifically to the North and South America, specifically the American Indians, specifically the ones with the reddish brown skin, the copper tone Indians. And that's what it says when it comes to American. So that's specific to America and not Africa. There's a difference. And go ahead, brother, with what you were sharing. Now here come the wizardry with his freaking wizard ass. He's a sorcerer. All of them sorcerers, Asian ass. Listen to this.
Can you see that? Get within there that?
D Calico. He is a clown for sure.
Huh. That's interesting. So Afri, uh, and me on my end, I'm thinking that that's a real old version of that because I'm familiar with the Arabic concept of Afri, like you.
What is the share? What is that?
I don't
Is
know.
that
I just started to read that off. I see at the top it say Afri, Afar. And Afar, they say
It's
is a
just a
simpler
paper.
form
If
of
y'all
African
seen it, y'all see it's just a paper with a
African
definition on it, which I know is some Kemet stuff, but I want him to say where he was reading it from. See, what are you reading? What is it? Simple question. Explain this document? You got, I know it's on the screen. I get that. I can see it on the screen. I'm only partially blind. So what I'm like saying literally is that acting stupid. Let's get the information from this document. Oh Lord, here we go. You ain't gonna do it with me, so don't try to play it. Like I asked, what you want to argue? Freaking ignorant ass. What you want? Hold on, y'all. Why you want to argue? How am I arguing about actually where is the source and where is the document? Is you serious right now, though? You can Google, bro, come on. You can Google all day long. But when we get the real sources, it's like, come on, bring it. No, come on. I'm sitting here like, what is going on here? This dude literally is playing with me right now. All I did was ask you, where is it from? I don't even care if you wrote the shit. To be honest, the legitimate question is, what are you reading this from? He could have printed this out. He could have wrote it, put a little pics up there. It was something that he had in the presentation. It could be from a book. It could be from a PDF. When I simply ask you, what are you reading the document from? Where is this document from? What are you reading? That's a very simple question. So if I'm a man, I would assume that because you don't have any respect for a woman, that's why you can't answer my question. Now I'm being argumentative. Don't do the weird shit. I asked you a specific normal question. What is the exactly document? Name the document. How hard is that? Something you print it out. You can put it in a book. How hard is that question? Do you not understand the question? Do you want to make it argumentative because you want to be ignorant? Or do you want to answer the question? It's a simple question. Anybody else would answer, oh, I got it from a book. Oh, I wrote it up. A teacher gave it to me. What is Period. It? Damn. Then they calm down. Answer the question. Turned into, I obviously don't like the information. Calm down. I'm such an irate black woman. Look at all that stupid shit. Look, come on, don't play with me because you know he aggravate me when he do all that. Calm down. He do it every time. And I fall for it. I can't even blame it on him because it's my dumb ass because I shouldn't have never went up there. But the the whole point is don't play with me. That's something I'm not gonna do. You're not gonna sit there and do that shit. So the dude Lou said that's just why I jump up there. Yeah, I gotta stay off, bro. You right. It's just how it works. Keep reflecting shit to my damn self, and I keep saying, it, and I'm obviously not saying what it is with me, and that's why it's coming out in these other damn people. But I'm gonna get it together, my damn self, because I ain't gonna keep going through that torture. Because all I'm gonna do is end up cussing niggas out. Then they be like, "Oh, such and so, she tried to be some this, and that." Then she cursing niggas out. I sure will curse their ass right out, especially when they disrespecting me, being rude to me. That's something I ain't gonna do. Something I'm not gonna have. So yes, if I put myself in a position, that's my fault. So yes, if I did it, it is me. I am the one that's in control of that. I am the one that's doing that stupid shit. Because I got up there, put myself in a position, especially when I seen him up there. I said no, not to even get up there, but I just wanted to chat. I wanted to talk about the Bulls thing. I wanted to let them know, hey, did y'all know about Michael Jordan and the Wizards thing? You know, they wasn't aware of the shit. You know what I'm saying? As usual, half the time I bring some information, they don't know nothing about it. That's why he wanted to change the subject because he ain't know nothing about it. He couldn't say nothing about it. So oh, she don't know too much about this, and I don't know shit. Let me change the subject to some dumb shit about Africa. What are you even talking about, dude? We were sitting up here talking about the wizards and how the wizardry is used with the sorcery in the sports and this, and that. I was really about to bring some deep shit out to y'all last, but since y'all want to act slow and stupid as usual, I'll just let you stay where you're at. And I'm sorry. Empress guys told me I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. That is what is bad. Let me not say it that way. Since y'all want to stay on the level of understanding that you have, stand under there. Keep standing where you're at. I could care less. I love it as long as you do. Let me correct that. It's my business to only conduct what I can do with me. So let me just say this: with what I had to say, I just feel like We need to be aware of this stuff. I always tell you guys about the energy, how they're surplusing it. That's why I put that picture up there on the screen. I want you guys to see that. Like literally, that's all every sports arena, they all similarly look the same. It is some type of force field for energy surplusing. I mean, they're literally doing all types of weird stuff in these arenas. Okay. They do all types of stuff. So when they were bringing up the Michael Jordan thing, I'm looking like, wait a minute. I remember when Michael went over to that Wizard team and he had a whole name. I don't remember what the name was. I wish I could remember the name because that probably meant something too. So the subject was awesome in itself. I get the same thing from the flat earth people. It's a new platform that just started coming around. It's one of Brother Sanchez people, right? I got on the platform the other day. We talking about something. They were talking about something. I don't even remember what they were talking about, but it made me think about the Rupert's drop and how with nitrogen and these incubator beans, it's a possible way they were transporting these beans through the Rupert's drop. So I went to tell them about it just so they on Square it says red square panel girl, that D Calico with his rude, ignorant ass. All them Moors do that. Every time I'm on the panel with a Moor, they so disrespectful to me. They hate that I'm knowledgeable. I know what it is. That's what it is. They don't want me to put the real truth out there because they be wanting no offense against you, Noble Nuth either. I'm talking about the Moors. I'm talking about the particular ones. You a different breed, but I gotta say that. I give you much respect. You already know that all the time. You be on the spiritual knowledge, the spiritual aspect of it, which is more important. And I think that, that's a great thing. So we definitely vibe on a lot of that. So yeah. So when I say more, just keep in mind, Nuth, I'm not being disrespectful to you. I'm talking about two specific ones, that have these weird ideologies. And I don't believe they even practice everything they should within their own religion if they under that science temple, because I don't think they would act the way they do. I know they disrespectful. What is it? New. Let me put the thing. I know you ain't jump up there to chat, bro, but if you want to chat, I'd appreciate it. I what is it, bro, about certain Moors? Is this something with the Moorish men where they feel women don't deserve like a certain respect? This is what I seem to be getting about. You don't have to jump up, bro. No pressure to put you on the spot to jump up, but if you can, I would like to look information on that because it's really weird to me. And I notice I run into that a lot of times with the Moors. It's like they want to go against me, they want to have these arguments, just like how he did that. That's why I want y'all to hear it. Nobody putting in the chat. Now, y'all heard how that happened. Please tell me if I did anything wrong. If I didn't do anything wrong, put a one in the chat. I know I did some. We're not counting the part that I cursed his ass out a little bit. We only talk about did I do anything wrong by asking what are you reading from, and did I do anything wrong by getting upset by him saying I'm being argumentative by asking the question. Please put a one in the chat if I didn't do anything. Y'all don't see I was trying to be nasty or stupid or rude. If I was wrong. By asking them and interrupting in any kind of way, please put a two. I just want to know y'all opinion. I ain't gonna be hurt by it. I be like to know the truth. And if I'm wrong, I want to know I'm wrong. So that way, if I owe apology, I can give that out when I greet the person next time. But from what I saw, he intentionally did that. All he had to do is answer my question. Oh, it's from this document and move on. So I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm gonna give y'all a second to do that. Come on, y'all. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. What was I doing? Was your girl bad? Good? What? One, two. One for good, and one for two for bad. One for good, two for bad. I swear, if enough of y'all tell me with the two, I'm apologize. But I think I did nothing wrong. Here come my brother. He'll tell me straight to my face what I did wrong, or if I did wrong, or my part I played in it. Greetings, brother. What's going on?
Peace and love. How you doing this evening, sister? Or rather
I
this morning?
right this morning, bro. Listen, I done napped. I done napped early this evening, so it's almost morning for me.
Right. Right. We in the
Okay.
same neck of the woods, so it's about the
Okay.
same time.
I'm like, I'm up, I only be up usually this time of night. But bro, you was over there. Please tell me that. I could tell by my tone when I just listened to it now. I was a little irritated. Just he irritates me, period. Just the way he be condescendingly talking to me all the time. People may not even notice it, but man, I notice it bad. I be trying to ignore it, but man, he always do me like that.
I
So,
said I said like this. People know it's like
see,
certain people know how to push your buttons because you was really articulating the subject matter, and then when you asked that question,
yep,
it was like he felt attacked. Oh, he just. I mean, I think it's more about. That's why I be telling people it's so much about ego. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They don't know how to let their ego go and just let's go to the information that will help our people free their minds and their souls. You know what I'm saying? And that I think that's more important than the empty
Right.
rhetoric that a lot of us be kicking. A lot of people be kicking on these panels. We argue, we cuss each other out, we gonna pull up, but at the end of the day, ain't no work got done. We spent 6, 7 hours, maybe 10 hours on the panel,
Whew,
and
a
that's
whole
no
day's work.
could have been out there saving souls. you
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And as far as the Morris thing, I just think that it's a leadership problem. We don't go back to the basis of what the science is all about. It's about the woman. It's about the mother.
Yep.
And once we able to articulate that the proper way, where we have to put our woman in her proper standing, that's the only way the sons is going to succeed is if the mother is on top of civilization again. It's not patriarchal no more. It's the rise of the divine feminine now. So we have to bow our heads to that and take our proper place. That's the science of it.
And they take it to it's bad because instead of accepting it and growing with it, they don't know how to just blend with it. They take the feminine and they don't know how to balance it because they not, I guess the emotion is too much or something, and they come off the wrong ways, and that's what I noticed. But when it
Yeah.
comes to something, did you hear this what we was talking about, bro? He literally, and that's another thing, I didn't even get to finish saying that. What he did was switch the subject, if you noticed it. Now I'm gonna remind you of what happened. I ain't finished playing it because I started running my mouth about it. But what
Mm.
happened was he changed it and started talking about the African stuff. But I brought up what they were talking about with the wizardry of the sports thing and how they used it, and there was a symbolism for something. And it's like he just changed the whole thing from that. Did you notice? Please tell me I
Yeah,
didn't.
I noticed that too. I mean, I was in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's why I was making them comments in the chat like this is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? We should be really where the science at? Where the methods at? Where's the
Right.
techniques that we can use to help ourselves? Because this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not shitting on nobody how they put their information out there because I put information out there too, and I don't like when people shit on me. But it's the way that we have to do it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And if we keep doing it this way, we're gonna be 50 years in the future still making these loose arguments. Our kids gonna be making these same arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Over and
Because they
over and
ain't
over.
learned nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like fed up with YouTube. I'm like, I got too much healing I have to do for myself and balancing these energies within me. The mental and the
Right.
emotional, the masculine and the feminine, the light and the dark within myself. That's the great work I'm doing for the alchemy within myself. So
Right.
if I don't jump on panels or, you know, it's just I'm just in a healing process right now. I'm just trying to get a lot of the bullshit off my soul
Well,
and
I'm
get
moving in other directions. I mean this I'm still definitely gonna be doing my teachings of certain information on YouTube, but I'm focused on stuff. Me and a bunch of people, we got a whole bunch of shit going on. So this shit is halfway irrelevant to be honest, until I
right.
get what that is completed. But my thing is that we still have to be putting the information out. And even tonight, I wasn't gonna jump up there. I was just gonna chill. I'm just laying back, listening. I was in the chat for a minute, just listening. I wasn't even typing in the chat. I said hello, greetings or whatever, and then I laid back and was just listening. But what
Right.
happened was when they started talking about the Chicago Bulls, I know a lot about that. Y'all talking about my town, and especially when you talking about Michael Jordan. I'm not even a sports person, but we had familiarity with this man. He literally used to come to our school. Like we had talks with him. We could ask him questions. You know what I'm saying? It was like real. So I know about Michael Jordan, not so much that I'm into sports. So now I remember when he switched to that Wizard team. So when they was talking about the Bulls, and I'm looking like, why is it red blood on the horn tip? I never even noticed that before, which was funny too. So
Yeah.
that's what made me start thinking about when he switched to that team when he supposedly retired, and then he switched to that team, and people didn't know. I don't know if people knew or not, but he was saying he was somebody else. He was using a whole different name, And
Right.
then he wasn't bald headed. He had the afro. So that made me think about, oh, that was that blending of that afro to the African I've been talking about. And I'm like, what was the significance? And I'm like, I don't even remember when this happened. So them talking about it, I'm trying to get information. I'm trying to figure out when did he the dude was giving something too. He ended up jumping off. But he said that it was first the Boston Bullets, and then they whole team switched to the Wizards. So I'm like, well, damn, that's a big deal. So that was definitely some of the like moving people out, um, putting the significance of that. You know what I'm saying? I was
Right.
trying to get into the information of that. That was some wizard
Right.
shit going on at that time, period. I already know now. I'm gonna have to look research it myself now, since I at least know that it was the Boston Bullets went to the Wizards, and I can figure it out from there. But
Right.
I was trying to get them, since they guys, hey, we could dig into this, and they know about this sports stuff. I could show them like the picture I put on the thing. I want them to see that this shit is all like an eyeball. All these sports arenas made like an eyeball. This means something. So thinking about the wizardry, and then it go to the Washington Wizards, and man, come on, that's some deep shit, Noble. I was trying to
Right.
get
Right.
into that, and dude
And I
straight
want
changed it.
and I
Go
wanted to
ahead.
say this too. It's like when you put that in the chat about the blood on the horns, then somebody on the panel started talking about the blood on the horns. I'm like, dang, Sister Soul, you see that? You just said
I
what
ain't
you
even
said.
see it, bro. They
Yeah.
all they always, bro. You already know. You've been
So
around since I've been around. They love doing that funny shit.
right. So I just wanted to jump up here, show support, and also you
Yeah.
called me up, so I just
Yep.
wanted to say, keep doing what you're doing and stop letting them bait you. You know what I'm saying?
Bait.
They're gonna try to bait you all the time. They used to do me the same way. So just keep
Yeah.
doing what you're doing and keep striving to keep helping people and giving them the information they need. You have a great night and a greater
Yes.
grand awakening, sister. And I'll talk to you and see you on the panel or some another day. I'll see you later. Have a good
Yes.
night.
Appreciate you, brother. Yep.
Peace
You
and
too.
love.
Yes. Peace. Yes, I appreciate the brother jumping up for you, because I needed that confirmation, because I know I ain't tripping. And I already knew this. Like I said, I've been told all week, if you don't stay away from these agents that want to throw you off, that want to make you look crazy, so people would think that you about this and that when they know you about something else, that's on me. So I can't put all the blame on them, but I'm damn sure gonna put some of it on them. And when thinking about it, I got it backtracks me to just all this stuff been happening in the last couple of weeks. Now, I've been doing good with staying off the panel. Y'all know I love to share the information, because I want people to be clear on stuff. I like people to have understanding. And especially when I hear people talking about things, it's like, they're getting half the information. They're giving confusing information. They're telling them this, but it really means that. I feel the need to correct. So maybe it's not my place. Maybe it's the place of those people that are following these particular people to stay where they are. Stay in the realm that they're in, let them stay at the levels of understanding and understanding that they have, so that they can go on their own. We do have to have this inner journey. Maybe it's part of my ego that keeps me to feel like I need to save the world, make sure everyone knows this and they're seeing this and, all this stuff. But that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? And just because I like my options out there, and for us to be able to share, and I like discussing things with people and having the different points of views, because hey, I don't think that everything that I feel or see is right. I only know from my own understanding things that I've learned and been able to adapt to and apply those things and see those things for myself. Now I can speak on those things, but that doesn't mean that's for everybody's situation. That doesn't mean that that works for everyone. That doesn't mean that everything applies to everybody. So I can't always think that a person's significance in knowing something is even important, because they may not even be at the level to take that on. They may not even be at the level to understand what I'm talking about at that moment, because they need to go through a different stage to actually get that, maybe go through something that's going to make them see that, you know? So I just think that we need to be better people in ourselves. Me, even myself, a lot of times I feel a little isolated in my thoughts, because a lot of things people don't really see a lot of things that I see. So I try to invite people into my world so they can get an understanding or a different view on things from the way that they're seeing the outside of everything. We have to go from the inside, viewing things the total correct way. You know what I mean? So when people are not pulling in the right pieces of information, they only have the conclusion of what they have. So it's very pertinent to keep pulling in information, and it's very pertinent to pull in the right information. When you're clogging your head up with stuff that's not making sense, a whole bunch of different things people are telling you, they're regurgitating information over and over and over. It's like a recording in your freaking head. You're not gonna learn from those things. Um, sis say you're not tripping. Thanks, sis. I appreciate it, babe. Please do email me. I'll check for it tomorrow. All love, sis. I know it's late, guys. Y'all know I'll be up this late. I know too many people probably won't even see this. It was just really about me having to voice the way I was feeling. I didn't want to be in the chat over there like, oh, you're so ignorant, y'all so this and that, keep doing that all evening, going back and forth with the ones that are ignorant and not astute to when people are blinding them to things. But I definitely wanted to just share the way I felt. So didn't want to make this anything long. I'm actually gonna try and get to sleep so I can make sure I get up for my live in the morning. I have a live at 8, so I want to be refreshed for that. Some reading I want to do on some important stuff, a bit of talking, and I want to make sure I'm able to recollect everything. So peace, love, and blessings to all. Oh no, I wanted to say something about these flat earthers too. So yeah, I'm on a real quick. I'm on a panel the other day as well, and the guy goes to say, "Oh, you making all these videos about me trying to get clout." I didn't even think like I'm like, did I? So I probably have mentioned him, but I don't think I got videos on. You got one with the Dane Calloway and the this and that. Dude, your name was not even in there. And I went back and I said, oh, his name was in there. You got like 3 videos of me, dude. That's the only one, and that's because it was a video that somebody else shared that I thought was completely hilarious, and I had to. So I was fine with doing it, and I still left it up. But he said I had like 3 different videos about him. Your ego, dude, that was the only one, and your name wasn't even the beginning in the title. That's how irrelevant you are. He wanted me to get angry and get off and make a video about him that day because his channel was down. These guys are so hilarious. You will not use my energy, dude. I literally got right off that panel and kept it moving. Did not say this is my first time even mentioning it. I'm not even mentioning the name. I'm just talking about the situation. It's like, and then I get on the another panel the other day. I'm trying to give them some information, like I said about the Rupert's drop. And the dude was like, "Oh, she's changing the information." I'm not changing the information. I'm trying to add on to what you're talking about. Not you're not listening, but you can't argue with people when yeah. So you cannot argue with people when they do not have their mind in the right place, especially when they followers. And what I'm noticing is when people get with these channels and they're like bigger, huge channels or whatever. Um, they are followers. They want to follow them to the ends of the earth. They want to mock them. Their behaviors like theirs. They take on their rude behavior, their narcissistic attitudes, their egotistical attitudes, these masculine attitudes that don't help them in any way. They do all this stuff, and it just be humorous to me because they're taking on someone else's persona. They don't even know how to have a place of their own or be their own person. They'll even use the same type of insult that the other person is used against me. I'll be like, "Dang, you sound just like the dude." Oh yeah, I forgot you from him. It's like it's their daddy or something. It's so hilarious. I'm like, it's sad that people cannot have their own mind state. Like standing there, I stand in my own. I don't care. Y'all don't. I'll invite people to come up here and talk. I like to chat. I like having intricate conversation. I like people to intrigue my mind. Hey, come bring me something new, something for me to study up on, something for me to check out and learn more about, so on and so forth. So I definitely enjoy it, but I don't need it. Like, I don't need anybody to get up here. I don't need help. I can hold a whole panel for like 3, 4 hours and be good by myself. Like, literally, I've done it plenty of times. Y'all know I can go. So I don't, I don't really like need help. I don't need to hold a panel with 5, 6, 7 people so I can entertain the whole chat and go for hours and hours. And I'm looking and searching for subscribers and likes and this and that. There's no need for that. If you like me, you're gonna find me. If you're interested in me, you're gonna find me. My name is always there when I'm in a chat. If somebody's interested in coming to my page, they'll find my page by just looking up my name. If they're not, they're not going to do that search. It's not that important to them. And those are the people that I don't need in my chat. I don't need you over here if you're not looking and you're not feeling and resonating with me and the information that I put out. If you're not vibing with me, if you don't get what I talk about and find anything that I share and take my time precious, y'all, very precious. If I'm taking my precious time to do a live to give you guys information, it's important. And if a person doesn't resonate with that and know that, shoot, Sister Soul is on it, let me make sure I'm over here. She wouldn't be sitting here wasting her time to put out no information for nothing. If they don't got the sense to know that, I can't help them. They definitely ain't on the level of understanding anyway. So it'd be a waste of their time to even be over here. Do you guys get that? Like, are you understanding? Literally, when I was on the panel with the dude, and I was and after the dude trying to, you trying to get clout, this and that, the dude talking, that's we about that. We drop your channel in the chat, sis. Drop your channel in the chat. I'm looking like, dude, please, what I look like? The people that's in your chat, that's listening to this dude, that's following him, that think he is such a great grand wizard, which he is a grand wizard, who thinks that he is so knowledgeable and they just thrive on every word that he says. Do you think I want those people subbing to me, honey? I don't even need that energy in my chat, babe. I'm good. Oh no, I won't drop my chat. No. They be looking real stupid. Drop your chat, drop your information. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. Whoever want me because they heard what I said and they know what it's about, they gonna find your girl. Trust and believe that because my spirit resonates. It resonate with the real. It resonate with a person. They gonna be like, hold on. She said something, she said blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is that I said, their spirit and they soul resonated with it. And that's something in their spirit, something in their cells, something in their body is like, wait a minute, this is speaking truth. I might not like what she said. She might have just cursed this nigga out because he was being rude and disrespectful, but she on it. And that point is valid. And I'm about to see about what she's talking about. So if they're not doing that, they ain't on the right mind frame. They thinking it's not correct. If you're thinking ain't right, what I need you to listen to me for? You gonna be all off pace. You gonna be in my chat talking about some stupid shit. You gonna be in there talking about, no, we is black. My mama said I'm black. Let me stop. But seriously though, y'all, they're gonna be here talking stupid. They're gonna be saying ignorant stuff in my chat. I'm gonna be explaining things, and then they're gonna be putting stuff in there like, no, because boom, 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 talking about stuff that they learned from this community that's like totally irrelevant and has no standing, no ground, factual evidence with it. And they'll be putting it in there, and then they'll have the people that are on the right page. They'll be sitting there looking, reading, like, oh. I wonder about that. They might get the questioning and get confusion and they might listen. I don't need y'all ass over here. Stay y'all weird, crazy, and I'm gonna call them weird and crazy because if they can't stand in their damn own and know when they be hearing a bunch of bull crap in their ear and they still following that, y'all definitely need to stay over there. Y'all can sit up and listen to a panel full of it be a panel full of people. I'm talking about like 9, 10, 20, 9, 10, 20 damn people. They talking over each other. They arguing. They cursing each other out. They cursing each other out. Then an hour later, they telling each other they love each other. I done heard some of the weirdest shit on these panels. And they be just going on and on. It be 20 people saying different things. They all got all different ideologies. One mentioning this, one mentioning that. You getting confused. You be jumping all over the damn place. They don't even know. They ping pong your damn brain and the cells in your mind, your ideology, everything just going ping pong, knocking this shit against the walls, going every damn way. Y'all don't even know what's going on. And y'all be so confused in y'all mind that y'all it's normal to you now. I see. It's like, dang. There's nothing wrong with listening to people's information, being able to decipher and pull out of it the truth for yourself. But you got to know what is the information. Is this your ideology? Is this what you're thinking? Are you a confirmed theorist or a scientist at this point? Like, come on, let me know that you actually have these credentials before I go on every word you're speaking. But their minds are so weak. When a person is weak minded, they have to have something else to lean on. You know, when you can't stand in your own self and be able to discern truth from BS, you definitely need to work on your own mind. Me myself, I am finding a way to not want to be so sociable. Since I've come into the YouTube world, I've seen a lot of things that just rub me the wrong way. And I kindly just try to give impressions upon people to give them a better way of thinking, a more knowledgeable way, a truthful aspect, being by showing facts, by showing them proof, by, bringing them the information so that they can research it themselves. I'm not just telling you something. This is something you can check out yourself. I don't tell you nothing unless I know for sure. So if you're not astute to knowing that this is the best way to find information via facts and knowing the truth and all these things, then I just don't know what to tell you. A so-called scientist doesn't provide proof. He recites and repeats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exactly. Depth Fake X. Oh, welcome to the channel, brother. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you've been here and first time in the chat, welcome as well. So yeah, we just the people wanna they'll go off of this thing, that thing. They don't have anything relative to base that off of. That's a theory. A scientist is basically a theorist, you know. So what I've noticed is people want to be theorists. They want to be scientists. They want to have this relativity of things that are not relative. They're not factual. That are not actually true. It's just something they came up with in their own mind, and then they'll try and sway it with the people. Because hey, if I can convince the people and I can be a con man and wither their brain, then I can kind of pull them over to what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's wizardry, it's sorcery. But yeah, peace, love, blessings, guys. I told you guys I wasn't gonna be long. I just wanted to put that out there. We gotta be so open minded to not filling our brains and our minds up with information that is not pertinent to getting us anywhere, or advancing us, or at least getting to facts or truth. And yeah, that's about it. Peace, love, blessings, and I hope I don't have to postpone my live. Hopefully, I will be up at 8 and get this important live for you guys in the morning. Continuing on with this very good information I have for you. All right, peace, love, and I'm out.